Imagine being a scout ship captain trained to slip past enemy lines, gather intel, and run before the big guns show up, only to realize that the galaxy's biggest war has finally come to your doorstep, and it's time to stop running and start fighting. Welcome to The Last Dance, the 8th explosive installment in Joshua Dalzelle's action-packed Terran Scout Fleet series. If you love crunchy tactical space combat, humanity fuck yeah vibes, and the satisfying progression of upgrading a nimble scout ship into a heavily armed dreadnought killer, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in military sci-fi, blending high-stakes fleet warfare, brilliant tactical maneuvering, and the sheer, unadulterated thrill of watching the underdog scouts become the tip of the spear. The narrative kicks off with Travis Carter and the rest of the Terran Scout Fleet facing an existential threat. The enemy has stopped sending probing raids and instead has brought a massive, sector-shaking armada to crush the Terran expansion once and for all. The atmosphere is thick with the claustrophobic tension of the bridge, the hum of overcharged FTL drives, and the terrifying reality of being outgunned in a massive fleet engagement. Dalzelle excels at capturing the unique role of the scout ships, transitioning them from the eyes and ears of the military into the agile, heavily modified vanguard that has to pull off the impossible to save the fleet. The core of the book's addictive appeal is its brilliantly logical, deeply crunchy approach to tactical space combat. This isn't just about pointing the ship forward and firing, it's about managing shield harmonics, exploiting the superior agility of scout-class vessels, and executing desperate, brilliant maneuvers against numerically superior capital ships. Watching Travis and his crew reverse-engineer enemy tech, jury-rig their weapons arrays, and use their speed to outflank massive alien dreadnoughts is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the bone-rattling thud of orbital torpedoes, the screech of tearing hull metal, and the frantic professional chatter of the bridge crew to life, making every fleet engagement feel incredibly real and deeply immersive. But beyond the spectacular explosions and the tactical genius, the soul of The Last Dance lies in its characters and the heavy burden of command. The scout crews are a beautifully loyal, battle-hardened found family who have bled together across the stars. The banter is razor-sharp, providing much-needed levity, but the emotional anchor of the story is the brotherhood and sisterhood of the scouts. The audiobook format perfectly captures the weary, hardened resolve of crews who know the odds are against them but refuse to break, delivering a deeply grounded emotional core amidst the spectacular void of space. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. The enemy armada launches a massive, coordinated strike, forcing the Terran fleet into a desperate, sector-wide confrontation. The finale is a breathtaking display of tactical brilliance, overwhelming firepower, and raw, unbridled courage. Travis and the scout fleet must use every hidden trick, every overloaded capacitor, and every ounce of their combined experience to pull off a daring maneuver that breaks the enemy's formation. The payoff is spectacular, delivering a massive victory that shifts the galactic balance of power and proves why the Terran Scout Fleet is the most dangerous force in the stars. The Last Dance is a triumph of military space opera. It is smart, action-packed, and unapologetically epic. Plug in your headphones, power up the FTL drive, and join Travis Carter. The enemy thinks they have the scouts cornered, but they're about to learn that the last dance is always the deadliest.